presents Circular. Motion. Introduction. Basic terms in circular motion. Centripetal force, centrifugal force, formulas. Circular motion. What is circular motion?
What is circular motion?
What is circular motion? What is circular motion?
Circular motion? Alam ko yun eh. Dali lang. Circular motion. Bale, ang ating solar system ikot ng 360 times a day.
What we mean by circular motion? We will consider the physics of an object moving in a perfect circle at a constant speed. Few objects in nature move along such a perfect path. However, understanding this idealized motion will make it possible to understand a motion along a more complicated curved path. Also, many mechanical devices include parts which move in perfect circles. So, this topic is important for understanding their design and engineering. Now, let's see how our examples relate to circular motion. Our first example is the whirling of a ball with a string. The string causes the ball to move in a circle and thus produces a continuous acceleration that is always directed to the center. When the string breaks, it will go outward in a straight line which is tangent to the circle at the point where the ball is released. This shows the direction of centrifugal force. Our second example is the relationship between the Earth, Moon, and the Sun. The Moon turns around the Earth as well as the Earth with the Sun. This motion is caused by the gravitational pull that exists in each of them. The circular path they are following is called an orbit. Our third example is a ride called Caterpillar. It is a loop train that rotates around an axis. Although the track's levels are not equal, it still follows a perfect circular path. The passengers tend to move outward because of the centrifugal force. Our last example is a sports car running on a paved road. This also shows a circular motion because both centripetal and centrifugal forces still exist in this situation. Basic terms in circular motion. What are the basic terms in circular motion? Frequency. It is the number of revolutions completed by a body in uniform circular motion per unit time. In SI-derived units, the unit of frequency is Hertz, mainly because it is named after the German physicist Heinrich Hertz. Period. It is the time required for the body to make one complete revolution. It is denoted by the capital letter T, and its unit is second. Centripetal force. It is the force which tends to pull the body in circular motion toward the center of the circle. Centrifugal force. It is an outward force associated with rotation. It is one of the several so-called pseudo-force or inertial force, so named because, unlike fundamental interaction, they do not originate in interactions with other bodies situated in the environment of the particle upon which they act. Instead, centrifugal force originates in the rotation of the rotating reference frame within which observations are made. Centripetal acceleration. It is the rate of change of tangential velocity. The direction of centripetal acceleration is always inwards along the radius vector of the circular motion. In general, a particle moving in a circle experiences both angular acceleration and centripetal acceleration. Now, let's find out the uses of those terms. The direction of force is represented by arrows. Centripetal force is represented by the arrows moving inwards, while the centrifugal force is represented by the arrows moving outwards. The object's frequency is 0.5 Hz, its period is 2 seconds, and its centripetal acceleration is 15.9 cm per second, provided that the radius is 1 cm. Centripetal force. What is centripetal force? The centripetal force is the external force required to make a body follow a curved path. Hence, centripetal force is kinematic force requirement, not a particular kind of force like gravity or electromagnetism. In this example, the centripetal force exists in the rods that keep the cars intact. This connects the car at the center of the caterpillar. In this another example, the centripetal force exists in the string. The string keeps the ball follow a curved path. What is centrifugal force? Centrifugal force is sometimes referred to as a fictitious force, because it is present only for an accelerated object and does not exist in an inertial frame. An inertial frame is where an object moves in a straight line at a constant speed. Centrifugal force arises due to the property of mass known as inertia, the reluctance of a body to change either its speed or direction. In this example, the passenger tends to move outward because of the centrifugal force. Also, that force is the reason why this object moves straight, tangent to the circle after the string broke. Great centrifugal force made this car skid while moving on a curved road.